Hello everybody, my name is Solomon and today I'm going to be talking about the life of Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born Michael King Jr. But however, him and his father were both changed their name to Martin. So him and his father were Martin Luther King Jr. and Martin Luther King Sr. His father was a minister at a church, and for him, he felt that church was a second home for him. Later, he went to school and he had a white friend. However, they both went to different schools due to racial segregation. His friend's father also told him they couldn't be friends due to their different races. So when he went to high school, he was very smart and skipped 2 grades and graduated high school at 15. Then he went to college and got a diploma. He went to the college his father went to, and it was an all-black college. Even his teachers were black. He later went on to he found out about this one girl that there was a young girl that boycotted Jim Crow laws on the bus. She boycotted Jim Crow laws and refused to move to the back of the bus when a white person came onto the bus. She was arrested but couldn't be put in jail because she was a minor. Later, when Rosa Parks did the same, she was arrested, and Martin Luther King led a boycott of buses that lasted a year and 20 days, so 385 days. That ended with a court case and racial segregation, racial desegregation on buses in Montgomery. Later, he moved to Atlanta or Georgia, or he moved somewhere in Georgia, and began to became a civil rights leader for the civil rights movement. However, his house and his life, he received constant death threats. He received a threatening letter from the FBI, and his house was bombed by a white supremacist. They threw an explosive on the porch and it blew up. However, nobody was hurt, including his wife and his kids. Nobody was hurt. And later, someone fired a shotgun at his door. No, again, nobody was hurt. Again, nobody was hurt. Even after he was attacked and his home was bombed, he still preached that we should love our enemies, as he was a devoted Christian and was also a minister. He talked about how we should love our enemies, and even though his house was bombed, he still preached peace, and he took inspiration from Gandhi. Later in life, he began working towards civil rights movements and eventually led the Washington March, which was a federal march to signify the end of racial segregation. He gave his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, and with quite a bit of supporters, he marched around Washington. After this, after his Washington March, he planned to lead a racial march for people of... He planned to lead a march against poor people, or for poor people. However, at 39 years old, he was assassinated in his hotel. And he died at a pretty young age, and even though he died, the movement still continued, and civil rights movements have increased and have led to various progression in civil rights and rights for immigrants. In Washington, D.C., they approved a monument for him in the National Mall. This mall has one of his quotes and an image of him, or a sculpture of him made of rock. Between 1957 and 1958, the Congress approved racial desegregation of America, which removed Jim Crow laws that segregated Americans and white people and black people. So in honor of him, there is a national holiday on his birthday, which is January 20th. When this video is going out, it'll be the day of Martin Luther King's birthday. Later we will do more videos about other figures and monuments and events in history that have happened, and other celebrities or figures in world history. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Comment down below what you want to see next. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Dawn saying goodbye.